Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and happy birthday if today's your birthday. We are back today for another curly girl video and I'm very excited about today's because I'm going to be sharing some of my go-to hairstyles for my curly hair. This has honestly taken me some time to figure out because it felt like it was either my hair was down or was up in a bun, and honestly that's where it lives a lot of the time, but I've started to experiment the past couple months with some other hairstyles that are especially good for like third, fourth, fifth day hair when the curls are not looking quite as good as they used to. These are my go-to hairstyles where my hair still looks really great even though the curls may not be at their peak. It's honestly been such a transition for me because when I had straight hair, I would only wash my hair, once a week, every 10 days, because I have such dry hair that didn't get oily, and so it just really wasn't necessary. And that's sort of how I used to set up my hair schedule, is just listening to my body. When my hair, got dirty and looked oily or dirty, that is when I would wash it rather than like having some sort of strict schedule. But it's been a slightly different transition with my curls because they actually need to be washed more often purely so that they look good. My curls always look their best right after I wash my hair and they're dried, including the next day as well, but really right after is when they are at their absolute best. So that's been a transition for me, and I've really started washing my hair sometimes once a week, but depending on like what I have planned socially, because let's be honest gals, we all plan our hair washing around our social calendars. I really am washing my hair more like twice a week, once, more in the beginning of the week so that it's good for any work stuff, meetings, things like that, and then once before the weekend so that it's good for some of my social stuff. So anyway, that was tons of information that has nothing to do with why we're here today, so let's just go ahead and get into these hairstyles. So for me, keeping these hairstyles quick, simple, easy is like really key for me because I am a pretty low maintenance girl. I don't really want to have to spend too much time on this. So on a day like this where my curls are looking pretty good, they're definitely like frizzing out a little bit, losing a little bit of definition, especially in these front parts. This is where I have the most trouble keeping definition, so you can see it sort of has started to go a little bit, but still, like today, I could and I have and I will continue to wear my hair down because it's fine. But if I want to just do something a little different, and especially to help with these front pieces giving me a hard time, I have been putting a couple little braids in my hair. So I usually like to keep one little piece out the front just because it's nice to have a little bit of hair framing your face. And this is pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory, but I think it looks really nice. The challenge for me here personally is getting the right amount of hair, because if I take too much, it's like a little too done. That's not really what we're going for here. We want something a little bit more casual. Or if you just take like a bit and then pull it back, you can get like, I don't know, this looks sort of weird to me. So I just sort of mess around and like pulling my hair back in the direction that the braid is going to go so I can see sort of what it will look like. And what I do is I literally just take this section and braid it. Innovative stuff here, you guys. But really, this is what I'm looking for, something that is quick and easy and like very, very low effort, because I don't want to have to spend a ton of time in my hair. So I just sort of braided it. I'm like pulling at it a little bit so that it's like a little bigger. And the nice part is it sort of blends in with your texture a little bit, but still adds a little something. Then I just grab a bobby pin, always an interesting task with nails. And I sort of like to pin it underneath a little bit of hair just to hide the bobby pin a little bit. You're not fooling anyone, but it's just a sort of nice touch. Pin it right in, let this fall down on top of the pin, and you just have a nice little detail in your hair there. And now I shall repeat on the other side. Something to keep in mind with this hairstyle, when you're braiding it, don't braid down and then pull back. It's going to create a really weird bump here. So make sure you're braiding in the direction that you want your hair to go. And there you go, you have a really cute but simple hairstyle that is super easy to put together, but just helps your hair look a little better. If you too struggle with your front pieces sometimes getting a little crazy, highly recommend you give this a try because it just gets them out of the way and makes you look like you spent a little time on yourself even though you honestly did not. Not me realizing just right now that I forgot lip gloss. We're just gonna go ahead and put that on. Oh, my hair is getting stuck on my lip gloss. Regrets. Now, major essential for me when it comes to doing my hair when it's just getting a little out of control is definitely claw clips. Guys, these are everything to me. I use claw clips so often. I find them so easy. You can do a pretty wide range of looks with them, and they always look so cute in your hair. You look like cool, effortless. Again, that is what we're going for here. Looks effortless and actually was effortless. I mean, that is prime time, right? Now, I like to use these chunkier clips to pull all of my hair up just because it holds them a lot better than these smaller ones. This is just not going to hold the amount of hair that I have on my head. Curly girls understand it gets thick in there. And I love this clear one too. I just think it's sort of like fun. My other favorite one is a brown one that comes in this set. I'll have this link down below, of course, but I'm not totally sure where it is right now. I think it might be in a bag from when I was traveling. Anyway, I like to pull my hair back all the way in a clip 2 different ways. So there's one that's really sleek, really smooth, and then the other is a little bit more casual. How many times can a gal say effortless in one video? We're gonna find out. So for that, what I do is I actually pull back all of my hair except for a piece on just one side, and I just gather all my hair, again, really loosely. Like, this is not pulled tight to my head at all. Let me turn around for you. And for this one, I literally just flip it up once like this, take my clip, and pull the hair in. And then you just have this really cute, very like casual, messy, thrown together look, which I really like. So again, this one is great because again, you're showing off a little bit of your texture. It's just like messy, thrown together, which is always a cool look. But something else great about this is that it doesn't affect my curls too much. So I can usually still get away with doing this one day and then taking my curls down another day and like giving them a quick refresh, and they aren't ruined from like being up or anything like that. Really convenient for working out. I always work out with my hair up in a clip just like this, and it looks really cute and fun. I really like it. Now for the next look that I love to do, that you guys see me rock all the time with the claw clip, I'm going to cut to a different day than today because, well, I'll just explain it in that clip. Let's go to it. Hello from the future. I am here to show you the last hairstyle that I want to share in this video, and that is how I slick my hair back with a claw clip. It's probably my favorite go-to hairstyle. You guys see me doing this all the time, and I don't know that I've ever like gone through what I do on camera. I don't think I ever have. And the reason that I didn't want to film that like at the same time that I filmed all those other hairstyles is because this is really a like, we are heading into wash time. As you can see, my hair today is looking a little bit crazy, frizzy, just, you know, it's time for a fresh wash on this guy. But this is the perfect way to have a really cute, trendy, and easy hairstyle when my hair is not looking its best. And it does require quite a bit of gel, which again is why I didn't want to film it in that video, because my hair was not at this place yet. So I just wanted to save it for, you know, when I needed it. And here we are. Enough of me rambling, let's just get into the hairstyle. So you're gonna need 3 main things for this hairstyle. You're going to need a claw clip, a teasing brush, I will have mine linked down below for you, and your gel of choice. This is mine. This is the gel that I always use in my hair. You guys have seen me use this a million times. I am almost out, but I have a fresh one on the way, so we're gonna be squeezing what we can out of this bottle. So I part my hair slightly to the side, but for this hairstyle, I like to have a middle part, so I'm just gonna sort of try to get my hair moving backwards like this so that we can repart it. I'm gonna use the end of this for that. Find the middle and create a new part. That looks pretty good, I think. Oh my God, my hair. What we're going to do is start by just keeping out front sections here. This part that's sort of like in front of my ear. And same with on the other side. Just like a good chunk of hair in the front we're going to leave there. This looks so crazy. Okay, then I'm going to pull my hair up like this and into a bit of a pony situation. Okay, nice and smooth. Now, part of this is that we want our part to stay visible. So now that we have all of this back here, I'm going to take these front sections, all of the hair that isn't in there, and just sort of pull it back, but like down towards the bottom of the pony. Because we want this to sort of swoop down this way so that we can still see the part rather than just going straight back where it will get rid of the part. And then same with over here. Grab all of this hair. We just sort of stick it down behind the ear and pull it back just like so. Now comes the claw clip. I do a slightly different technique when I'm doing this hairstyle than the last claw clip hairstyle that I showed you guys. I have my hair sort of in a low pony, and what I'm gonna do is twist it up like this and then pull it back down like this, sort of like a little Z motion almost. And then once I'm here, I sort of just like twist it a little bit just to hold it really, really tight, because you want this to be super tight to your head. That is the goal here. Don't worry about the top looking a little crazy. We're gonna deal with that. Just worry about getting the claw clip correct. We got this. Bring this in here, squish it down, push it tight. Okay, how are we doing? Sometimes this takes a few tries to get it right, so do not panic, but I think this is looking pretty good. Okay, here comes the fun. In with our gel, we are going to grab just a good little glug of that. Told you I was almost out. And just go ahead and slide that through this top part of our head, just like so. And while it's still wet, we're going to take our brush and brush that all back. In particular, these front pieces, I like to do a sort of swooping motion so that it looks really nice and put together. That's looking pretty damn good, I think. Sometimes I'll notice I'll get like some of my tiny baby hairs, they won't like stay down the way that I want them to, so I'll just grab a tiny bit more of gel, not much, apply to those areas, and then I'll use a little spoolie just on the end of like an eyebrow product, just to smooth that down. Okay, voila, that is the finished look. Nice slicked back. It takes me like literally no time to do. It looks really cute, trendy, put together, but my hair is literally so dirty under this. Here it is from the back. Just cute, simple, easy little look. The part's coming through pretty well. It's not as straight as I usually like it to be, but that's okay. And we are ready for the day. Welcome back, friends. So I'm going to show you one more look here, and that is just my quintessential messy bun. I think that every girl, but especially every curly girl, should know how to do a great messy bun, because it's just going to become a necessary evil. You guys know I wear my hair up in a bun like 1 or 2 days a week at least, just because I don't have to think about it. It still looks cute enough, and it helps to hide it if your curls are not looking their best, if they're not looking defined, if they're not looking hydrated and lovely. I mean, it's just the easiest way to get rid of them. So I always use silk hair ties on my hair. It's just nice and gentle on my hair. People say that it doesn't leave like creases or stuff in your hair. I don't find that to be true. I still get creases in my hair from these, but it is a lot better for your hair than just using the straight elastic. So love these. Again, I'll have everything that we talked about in this video linked down below. Now let me show you how I do my messy bun, because I have a very specific method. I'm gonna try to do it slow, so that you guys know what's up. And I've actually talked about this in a previous video, so you may have already seen this, but here's your refresher. So if I wanted this to look good for like going out again, I would definitely keep at least one front piece. Do I want two? No, I think just one. We have one piece out. I'm going to gather all of my hair up on top of my head, and I try not to spend too much time smoothing the top, because again, I sort of like that curly texture to show, and I sort of move it up pretty high on top of my head. And what I'll do is have my hair tie on the hand that is not holding my hair. Have one hand holding your hair up, and then I'm going to grab it with this one and pull the hair tie over my hair, but don't pull the hair all the way through. We are going to twist the hair tie, clump all that up in my hand, pull the hair tie over again, and voila, we have a messy bun. I'm going to show you that one more time because I know that it can be slightly confusing. So again, hair piled up on top of your head pretty high, because it will fall down a little bit as you're doing this. So again, you grab your hair tie, grab your hair. Sorry, I'm fighting a cold and it's just like my throat is not cooperating right now. We're pushing through. Grab the hair and you're going to pull the hair tie like you're going to pull your hair through, but don't. Twist the hair tie as if it's pulled all the way through, like you're doing a ponytail, and then grab all of that hair with that hand and just pull this hair tie over again, and voila, we have a messy bun. Let's see. do we like that little piece being out? It's a little bit much. So we can just sort of tuck that in. But there you go. Then you have a cute little messy bun. Still looks cute, hides that your hair or your curls are not looking their best. And by the way, you can use this technique even if you don't have curly hair. You can do all of these hairstyles even if you don't have curly hair, obviously. But I just think that this is so cute. It still looks good. Great for just like while you're lounging at home, or again, if you want to go out, you can like fix it up so that it looks a little bit nicer if you want to. But you totally don't even have to. And it's just so cute. I love it. And those are my go-to curly girl hairstyles. Are we reinventing the wheel here? Absolutely not. We don't need to, ladies. But I hope this gives you an idea of how you can style your hair a little bit differently. That way it's not just the same thing every single day. I knew for me, I felt really lost about hairstyles I could do. I was just like, well, it's either like up or it's down. Or even like just pulling like all of this half up in like a ponytail or whatever, which I still do sometimes, don't get me wrong. I love wearing my hair down, I love wearing my hair up. But it's fun to experiment with just little new things that just makes your hair look a little bit different, makes your look a little bit different. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did and you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. I would love for you to join our cute little fam here. And regardless of whether you are new or not, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Happy weekend. Bye, guys.